They both have terrible internet.
That Laurier connection.
Okay, guys, this is our second matchup of the day of the KSK Invitational semifinals. Spawning in the top right-hand side of the map is the blue Protoss, PesTo.
All right. And spawning in the bottom left, it's my pleasure to bring you the red Zerg, Ramille. Yo, nice movements, Dan. You really improved.
Oh, yeah. Camera for sure, man. Don't worry. I'll be like getting a call from WCS by the end of this tournament. Be like, yo, we need your camera, man. We need it. Although I got to change up my hotkeys, though. But, yeah. Anyways, so PesTo is our 1-month-old StarCraft 2 player, but he admitted to me that he's been trained by Grandmasters in Brood War.
Oh, shit.
So this guy's, like, been trained by, like... I don't know if he's been to Korea, but he's been touched by a Korean at the very least. So he's got some, like, extra special magic up his sleeve.
Actually, and I know this for a fact, that PesTo had to hike up into the mountains in Korea to train with these Grandmasters.
Oh. Incredible.
So, like, he actually just came back a week ago.
Shit, man. That's some, like, hardcore, like, dedication. Ooh, that's a lot of drones to be pulling off. He's going to see the expansion here.
Just scouting around, taking a look.
Yo, this guy's nemesis is the anti-PesTo. Like, anti-PesTo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very good. Bravo.
Oh,
I like that.
Ba-dum-bum.
So expansion's coming out here for Ramille.
Throwing down the artichokes.
Yeah. And a Baneling nest. So he's obviously going for a very certain type of tech.
Did he see that, though? He did it after, right?
He did it after, yeah. So he is not aware that it's there. That's a pretty decent wall off here. I don't think anything you can buy. I don't think that's enough to... No, that's
No, I
definitely
think
not
he's
enough.
got us tight.
I don't think this is enough even.
No, he can. That's the standard kind
Is that
of
standard?
Protoss,
Yeah, that's one. That's like half a grid or whatever.
You get one lane. Probe will get by, but not the... Oh!
Ooh, bye-bye drone. There you go. You know how you do that right there? If you click on a mineral patch, it just automatically runs through all the units, right?
Is it? Is that what he does?
Yeah, yeah. So, like, that's how, if you
That
need...
was it, like, that was StarCraft 1, though, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you need to escape with a whole bunch of probes or something like that, that's what you do. Robo's coming down here for PesTo. Looking for, I guess, a bit of a defense. He's not moving out across the map. I'm not seeing much aggression.
Just scouting around, just building up his economy.
Yeah, building up the econ. Worker count is in favor of PesTo. Ramille is keeping up with 20 over 24. But so far, that second base is not saturated. What is this? Ooh, Roach Warren. Very nice.
Little Roach Bane.
Yeah, Roach Bane. Spine crawler in the front here. You know what's one thing interesting on this map I just thought of? I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually wall off this ramp.
It's so hard.
Well, yeah, but you just figure out a way and you do it, and then you use this as your opening.
Potentially, but
So
then
you
have
kinda
a
turtle in for a
double-sided,
little bit.
You have to defend both sides, right?
Yeah, that's true. Observer
Probably
here from
tough to
PesTo.
do. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's really tough to do, actually, yeah. Like it's like
early on
1,
especially.
2, 3, 4, 5. You gotta get, like, say, like 4 gateways and, like, a pylon or something like that to actually wall it off. Like, as a Terran, you just throw down depots. It doesn't even matter. It's easy peasy, but...
It's really hard to do with Protoss, especially with Zerg. Like, streaming in, like, anything they want.
Yeah.
I'm
PesTo's
glad
got
I didn't have to play any Zergs. After.
Well, yeah, it's the Zergs in this matchup are pretty dirty. I gotta admit. I mean that in the nicest way possible. You know, these guys are really good at what they do. Observer's going to come in here and see everything. He's going to see the Banelings pop. He's going to see the shimmering out of the spawning pool. He's going to be able to see what's coming. There is an adept attack already starting to prepare itself at the bottom of this ramp. They are going to shade up here and get right on top. Yeah, they are going to go for the expansion while escaping. They have committed to this attack in here. The cooldown has started for these adepts.
Not a ton of workers here, though.
No, not a ton of workers, but a
He's
lot of
gonna need to flash
DPS.
out of there.
And they do shade back out. The queen does go down.
Does have defense, though.
Yeah, it's going to try to take out these queens and focus down the queens. It's not a bad option. A few Baneleys do go down. And all the adepts are finished.
How many lost?
I think 6? 5. So, Ramille is going to decide to do a counterattack right now with the units that he does have.
Not a bad choice. I mean...
He is behind, though, in workers, like, an insane amount. PesTo definitely has the econ to remax a lot quicker.
Oh, he already has an immortal and some stalkers ready to go.
Fuck off. That's Kojiko trying to be like, please don't fire us.
Are you serious?
Probably,
Calling
yeah.
during your cast?
You know, they don't even know.
I'd explain to them. You know, I got 100,000 viewers watching this.
He's going to try to attack up in here. It's not going to work. Ooh, Baneleys do go out. Don't even take out the Stalker. This is not going to be enough to actually attack in here. Ramille is going to have to back out. He's getting a few upgrades for his units right now. I believe this one... Ooh, is he going to commit? I don't think he has Blink. No, he doesn't have Blink. Otherwise, he'd be on top of these guys. But they are going to be able to chase down the Roaches. No, they decided to let him go. I believe that this guy... Yeah, this is the speed, isn't it? Increased movement speed as well as Galal reconstruction. So he wants a high mobility army to go up against the shading of the Protoss army.
PesTo's economy is just rolling along. Ramille still down on workers.
Ooh. This is a large army to be sitting at the front of his base right now. Good amount of Ravagers here. They're going to be able to take out those Immortals if need be.
Oh!
Ooh, those Banelings do not do nearly enough damage. He is going to try to focus fire down these Immortals, but this is a really good concave. They are at the bottom of the ramp. Reinforcements come in from behind. This is not looking good for Ramille. He tries to escape back up the ramp. He's going to try to use those Spine Crawlers to his advantage.
I really think he should have stayed up his ramp there.
Yeah.
And waited for him to engage.
Just waiting, yeah, to bottleneck himself into the ramp there. I agree. Looks like he's going to retreat back home. Has seen enough. He's seen that he's gone Ravagers. What type of tech choice is he getting? He's going for a second robotics facility, so he really wants to get that tanking.
That third is ready to go, and Ramille is still sitting on 2 bases.
Yeah, this third is up and running. It currently doesn't have any workers transferred over. He doesn't have enough workers to transfer over. Chrono Boost is on the Nexus. He isn't actually creating anything at the moment, even though he is sitting on a big enough mineral supply that he could be. Look at that worker difference, eh?
PesTo looking pretty solid in this matchup.
Yeah. +1 attack coming out here for the Protoss player. And getting a second forge. He is really committed to the ground game here. He is not going to try to do anything but... He started to transfer workers.
Once this bank starts to build for PesTo, he's going to have a really strong push. Probably in about 5 minutes. Still not going for that third hatch.
No, he's worried about an attack coming in here, you know. This is a kind of a correct response. If he was studying PesTo's games, PesTo did do a very decent job with Oracle harassment. So he could possibly be reading this as, well, here comes the air. That's what he did last time. He's going to drop a few Spore Crawlers down. But in reality, PesTo's sticking to the ground forces. He's getting +1 attack as well as +1 shields.
He's not showing Stargate at all.
No.
He's just committing to a strong ground game here. So
right, he's trying to do a blind counter right now, and it's kind of going to blow up in his face. I guess his safety net is making the Hydralisk den into a Lurker den, so he has the ability to produce Hydras as well as Lurkers. Just to kind of mix into this. Now, Lurkers will eat through this army in no time. This is not enough to a good Lurker in a good position will just rip through this army. Ramille's decided he's going to go out and take a look at what's happening on the map.
look at those circlings just
Bomb
Get
rush
all
that
on top of that
Ravager.
Ravager. So PesTo's gonna see this.
Yeah,
That's how
PesTo
the,
did see that
observer.
with the observer. He isn't moving anything in a position right now. He does see that his opponent still is not sitting on a third. He's probably pretty happy actually right now.
Yeah, probably comfortable, and he's just gonna defend here.
Right. Oh, Ramille does this to me all the time.
That is a strong looking army though. He's mixed in some Archons now.
I'm surprised he went for Archons right away. Like, the normal way of doing it, isn't it just to get the Templars, drop the Storms, and then morph into the Archons? You know, like, use that energy?
Possibly, but if he hasn't researched Psionic Storm,
Oh, fair enough.
then he can't immediately do anything with those
You're right.
Templars other than a feedback.
What is... I don't know what upgrades is. I don't think there is an upgrades option in this menu.
There's a lot of units coming down here for this defense.
Oh my god. He's got pretty much double the supply of his opponent. 56 workers to 35. Ramille is just not macroing nearly as well as his opponent right now.
The third is finally going down. But I think he's realizing this and needs to work on that economy.
Yeah, ooh, there is a warp gate here. Interesting. What's in it? Oh, that's pretty dirty. He did see it, that's why, because there is an observer over here. Or sorry, overlord over here. So we'll see if this warp prism is actually able to do anything. PesTo is sitting on an okay bank right now for a decent warp in. Looks like it's going to go in the back of the base. There is one spore crawler there and a queen to prevent anything, but... Oh, and on the other side of the map there is a Nidus Canal being popped right now.
Can you see that?
He does just see the edge of it, but meanwhile back home... Oh, he does pick up and he's going back. Nidus Canal is finished, and a whole bunch of Zerglings start to pop out. There is only one Immortal right here. These Zerglings will make quick work of this. A few more Immortals come up to try to defend, but Adrian looks like, or Ramille looks like he's trying to go all in with this. Everything's popping out. He has a whole bunch of Hydralisks, but they're on move command right now. They're not attacking this army. This is a huge Protoss army. I think that they're going to be able to push this back fairly well. These Ravager hits have got to do a much better job. They are being bunched up right now and just ripping through. Look at the difference, 109 to 16.
Yeah, cheeky move by Ramille, but if you took a look at the number of workers sitting on that Nexus, there's only 8 and it was already mined out.
Yeah.
Probably not the best choice of engagement there for Ramille, and it's obviously going to hurt him.
Ramille's really got nothing right now. He's got a few larvae popping, and the army push has started for the Protoss player. He's just going to parade push right across the map. A few Hydras are out here. They're going to take out one of the Immortals and stand true. Try to make a last stand defense. There is quite a few Spine Crawlers right here. Going to make quick work of the Protoss army, but these Archons in front.
Opting to sit back. Or he's just going to wait for the rest of his army to show up.
Yeah, I think he'll just clump it up and just push in. I think this is a decent amount of Spine Crawlers right now, but this is pretty much an A-move scenario.
Yeah, look at the supply difference.
Yeah.
PesTo is just walking up the ramp. Not worried. Probably going to blink forward.
Yeah, I don't think he's got blink, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Ramille calls the GG. PesTo gives the GG back. Good first game, and PesTo takes game 1.
Man, PesTo is done.